Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Prey. So we're going into life support yet again to look for Doll. We're having lots of trouble with operators lately. We were on a timer briefly, but that seems to be all forgotten now. I'm not entirely sure why. Which way am I going? It's gonna say subdue Doll without killing it. Like, I feel like I missed a quest or something. Because Alex is ready to meet in the Arboretum, but Alex is hiding until Doll is disabled. And he's supposed to be on life support, but it doesn't say where on life support. Something went wrong. We'll look around for him. Like, there was this whole deal where he was like screwing up people's air or oxygen or something. You're new. You weren't here before. Hello? I remember you. You were in the shuttle bay. Not shuttle bay. You were in cargo bay. Hello.
Thanks for getting to Mika. I doubt any of us could have done it. Even Elazar.
Tamika.
Glad you got the lifts working. Next stop, the Arboretum, huh? Or the shuttle bay?
They will not defeat us. I will keep fighting until my last breath.
Hello, Sarah. Okay, so they fixed their own problem. Probably if I hadn't had like a key card, I would have had to come here and help them. But because I'd already done this and unlocked it all, it was handled without me. Never mind. We lost a few people, but that's okay.
Research complete.
So how do I get back up? Oh, we never found Doll. It says he's in life support. Maybe we can find a security terminal? He wouldn't even be one of these people. Yeah, I don't know. Let's listen to this again.
Commander Dole, this is William Yu, acting chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts. after you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal location would be the station exterior, near the power plant grids.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy the transmission after...
Interesting. We already completed that quest. Oh, something went wrong. But whatever. I wonder if we don't know where Dahl is. I must have sequence broke and caused a problem. Are we still going to be attacked by operators all over? Come back, please. It says Dahl's in there, but he isn't.
Leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instruction. Good evening, Talos. This is a reminder that the identity of guests visiting Talos is strictly confidential.
It's kind of cool. You can actually look up and see all the floors as you go by. I bet what I was supposed to do was interrupt. Like I went out to go fight that guy, to go take out the tech. Instead, I should have, as soon as I got the message, go and try to help the people in the cargo bay. But I thought I could do one and then the other.
Morgan,
Hello.
Dahl is breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
Stop Dahl. Wait, what? What? Oh.
Watch out! Your brother can't save you from me.
Hello.
Morgan,
So he came here.
you did it. I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully, gaining a shuttle in the process.
Dahl's cargo hold.
You never cease to impress me, Morgan. I'm coming out now.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
That's not good.
You'll need to get down to the nearest clinic. Once that's done, I'll arrange transport with the medical operator.
What? Where am I bringing you? I'm bringing you. You were in here. I gotcha. This is your office. No. Save doll. Safe room. What am I doing?
That creature is still trying to consume the station, and I've picked up multiple hull breaches. I believe in you, Morgan. Make this count.
I need to... use the voice lock. Where is it? Use the voice lock. Right here. Loot this place first. What else do we got here? Gun. Med kit. Nothing. This is really hectic. Does that work? There we go.
Without Dahl, we have no chance of getting off the station.
I saved him.
We're trapped here.
I saved him.
Morgan, thank you for what you did.
Oh God.
You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Wait a minute. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay. Loot.
That creature is still trying to consume the station, and I've picked up multiple hull breaches. I believe in you, Morgan. Make this count.
So I'm leaving him outside now. Where he's already gone. Maybe? Okay, we saved Alex. Now Igwe is gonna complain?
Without Dahl,
Ah.
we have no chance
Okay.
of getting off the station.
Let's try it again. We gotta find the guy. I bet he's still in there. I'll drag him back outside.
That creature is
Yeah.
still trying to consume the station, and I've picked up multiple hull breaches. I believe in you, Morgan. Make this count.
Something went weird here. Okay, let's see what happens now.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Igwe? Okay, I think that worked. I think it counted as him being dead because he was no longer accessible. Get him to the medical bay in the Arboretum. Get Dahl safely to the medical bay.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted.
Ah!
No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcast.
Drained all my psi. Wow.
A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once.
Okay, so
Look,
it's
Morgan,
the same thing you said.
I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Stop it. Stop. Stop these things you're doing. Stop, stop. No! No! We still got him? Yeah.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris. Requesting new operator.
Oh, I see. I probably didn't even drag him here. I just had to go thing.
TranStar Arrowhead 490 medical class
Tell me first,
operator
please.
ready to deploy.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Please hold still. This will only take a moment.
Oh, this guy got hurt a bit.
Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Here. Have him. Just Dahl. Do you want him? No, maybe I should have done this before I did the other thing. Let's try leaving and coming back. Maybe. No, it's all messy. I feel like I really screwed up this last part of the game.
Without Dahl,
Yeah, we
no
screwed up.
chance of getting off the station. We're trapped here.
He was fine.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Now it's trying to get into the lobby. Hey guys, what's new?
What the hell is that thing out there?
Okay. Prototype, no. We don't have enough. We don't have enough Typhon material. That would be enough though, right there. Maybe.
Morgan.
We haven't really been looting the past several times.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
There's so much bad things going on right now. Ooh. That was a scannable.
Definitely more specimens required.
Does this unlock anything? Like, is there any reason to get this? Research. Coral node, no. It's Apex Tendril. Weakness to null wave, immunity none. Gives me nothing. Attracted to movement. Use Q-beam to beat them back. Apparently that works. The coral is so thick, I really can't even tell what's going on.
specimens required.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some neuromods before we leave. That fear resistance I want, but we don't have the nightmare. There's kind of nothing I want. Been a long time since we've been in psychotronics. I guess we could be fighting our way down to the power plant right now also if we want, which wouldn't be that hard. It'd be pretty easy to get there, I think. You just go down to the cargo bay, or the life support, and then go straight down to the power plant.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all the models point to suffering.
Yeah, bad things happened. I knew that. I'm still looting, you know, because I need those. What was that? Really? Another one? Maybe first one I killed was just a... No, there were two poltergeists.
Hello, Dr. Yu. Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are depleted. This should help. You should feel more alert.
Technically, there were some people in here that we never got. But, oh well. Okay, we need to get in there, I guess. Right. This way. I don't need to kill you, I just need to get you out of the... Why did that door open? I just need to knock it down, you know, things work fine. Ooh. No, that's not.
Microgravity detected.
Heart of the Coral.
Kill them.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morganstellite. Do it.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Oh, I still have to do stuff? I thought I was done.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware, Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark, but what if we're just poor swimmers? And now there's blood in the water.
Okay, January, you've just completely lost any ability, any perspective you have on this. I mean, there's this giant thing attacking this station. If they could send a giant thing attacking the station, they could send it to Earth also. Blowing up the station won't do anything.
Hello.
We need to be able to confront these on a more even basis. We need Typhon technology. Look here. I'm only a little bit electrified. This is a bit of a mad scramble, I have to say. And we have so much more ammo than we need. To the bridge. So the bridge, that would be through the Arboretum. Then. I do have to admit, this weapon works really well when you're just running up and smashing somebody, rather than creeping around, trying to do well. Be all stealthy, which is kind of my preferred playstyle. I like being all stealthy and walking around and being tactical. All that. This is starting to feel a bit too much like a first-person shooter. The Arboretum was a mess last time we were there, so it's still gonna be a mess now.
Microgravity detected.
Okay. I was stuck on the ground.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Good evening, Talos. We'd like to remind you that company policy requires you to log any voluntary extension of your work hours with the station counselor. The projects aboard Talos 1 are exciting, but even the brightest minds need adequate rest.
Yeah, that was all a mess. I like how it was kind of nicer down here. Still no gravity though. Did we ever officially come to the bridge? Like we did as a side quest for Daniel's show. I'm annoyed that I couldn't complete the thing with Dahl. I think that's because I screwed up the air filtration bit of it. Because they were like thanking me for doing something for them when I hadn't done anything for them. Either way. Not the escape pods. Hey!
What the hell have you done?
I've simply... Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
But I'll be part of those, right?
Arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you'll be destroying yourself.
Fine. I'll do it myself. You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors.
Except for
but
me.
You better hurry.
I mean, I am Typhon now. I bet this is how Morgan dies. This is like the canonically way that Morgan dies. Hug.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna skip this if I can. Yeah. To the end scene. A hidden location.
It's finished.
Look at my hands.
How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Lightner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel. There was no other way to see it. But...
Would you let it live?
yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that.
Oh, not that much.
I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
your employer.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
He looks terrible.
This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Take his hand. My brother.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
I finished Prey on hard difficulty. Took me 22 hours. I rescued 11. I killed 5. I installed 245 neuromods. Wow. I didn't think it was that many. I was thinking it was like mid 100s. Good ending. I think we got the good ending. And that's it. We're done. Now, DLC. Or I guess we could do New Game Plus, but I'm kind of a bit prayed out of the base game, but I want to play this DLC. We will jump into that next time. I am eager to dive in. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Until next time.